What's going on, YouTube? I am Germ here, and what you guys are looking at up on the screen right now is my first ever Katowice 2015 sticker that I've ever owned, and it is a very, very cool one. This is the 3D Max Holo from Katowice 15. In this video today, we're going to be going over a little bit of an inventory review. Once again, some of the items that I have bought and sold in the last week or so. I did this video last week, and it actually did pretty good. Got like 2,200 views or something like that. Seems like you guys like seeing all the different kinds of items that I'm buying, why I'm buying them, that kind of stuff. So we're going to be going over all of that, including this sticker right here in this video today. But first, a word from today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Skins Monkey. This is an automated CS2 trading platform where you can trade your skins in for some new ones instantly. And right now, Skins Monkey is actually giving away a free gift to everyone. Using the link in the description below, you can claim a free gift right here. I'm unwrapping my free gift right now, and I just got a 45% deposit bonus. Make sure you go claim your free gift, which could be free skins, free balance, or an extra deposit bonus. And as you continue to make more trades, you can actually receive more free gifts. Thank you to Skins Monkey for sponsoring this video. Let's get into it. The couple of things that I just sold today, these are things that I bought last week and literally just came off trade hold today. I listed them and they sold really within like a couple of minutes, maybe like an hour or so. This USPS the Trader, this skin I had never owned before, and I didn't really know just how cool it is, but it actually is very, very, very cool. I think definitely one of the cooler USPs in the entire game. I think it is relatively new, so it's not like super valuable. I think I sold it for like 40-50 bucks, something like that. I only made a couple dollars on it overall, but a cool sticker with this funny "this is fine" or a cool cool skin with a sticker on it. I see it's from the Snakebite collection now as well, so it is kind of a newer gun for sure. So I just sold this USP Trader today, so it's actually not in my inventory. I wanted to show a couple things that aren't in my inventory anymore before we just kind of go over my inventory. And then a couple of Glock 18 dragon tattoos. These are very, very clean Glocks. Nothing too crazy, just a little dragon on them, but two factory new. There's the first one, and here is the second one. I don't think you'll really be able to tell much of a difference between them. One of them is significantly lower float, but I don't think it shows that much in the skin. I think the skin is like relatively high, relatively low kind of float capped and stuff anyway. But I did sell a couple of these Glock 18 dragon tattoos today. They were a little bit more expensive. I think I sold them for about $70 each, but some nice little pickups. But those are some of the items that are no longer in my inventory because obviously they sold today. I traded them away. But now we can kind of go over what has been added to my inventory since the last video. The first thing we have here is a couple of agents. I was able to pick up this Jungle Rebel Elite Crew. The one thing that I don't like in CS right now is that agents don't have a great inspect. Like you can't spin your whole guy around. I don't know why exactly that is or whatever. So it's hard to see kind of entire agents. I think this guy does have one patch on him. All you can do is toggle the camera angle, which gives you this little zoom in kind of cinematic or whatever. But Jungle Rebel Elite Crew, just kind of a cheap agent, but I do like agents right now. I think they are good purchases. I think they'll be pretty solid investments in the long term, so I don't really mind holding on to them too much. Again, most of this is just cash traded stuff that I'm going to be buying and then selling relatively quickly if I can get the right prices or whatever. But I also want to buy stuff that I am confident in the medium and long term, just in case it doesn't sell or in case I end up having to hold on to it or want to hold on to it or whatever. So there's one of the agents I picked up. I also got my first ever Daryl agent. Obviously the Daryl series is a very, very popular, for good reason, very cool series of agents, and one of the things I like about cash trading so much is that obviously while I'm buying this stuff in the meantime, so I'm waiting for it to come off trade hold or whatever, I get to use this stuff in game. So getting to use a loudmouth Daryl, Sir Bloody Loudmouth Daryl, has been pretty cool so far, and this is definitely a cool agent. You can see he's got the chain on, he's got the watch, he's got the mask, he's got a lot of different stuff going on. Again, the Daryls are cool for good reason. This is the first Daryl I've ever owned, I do believe. Then I have another very cool agent that I'm excited about, Blueberry's Buckshot. This is the only blue agent in the game. It's something that Anomaly has been talking about and featuring in his videos recently, so the Blueberry's price has kind of been skyrocketing lately, and I've been able to get my hands on one of them. And again, this one looks very, very cool in game. Goes great with blue loadouts, obviously, and it's one of the best agents for blue loadouts, and it's honestly a great budget agent. That's why Anomaly has been pushing it so hard. So I thought it was cool that I finally got my hands on one of them. A couple more agents. I have a Getaway Sally that I was able to pick up. Here's what that looks like. I think this is overall a pretty cool agent. Obviously, there's not a ton of female agents, so that is definitely one way that they differentiate themselves from the pack. And then finally, the last agent I picked up, maybe the most basic one, is the Lieutenant Commander Ricksaw. Nothing really too crazy or all that interesting about this agent. He's got the blue hat rocking. He's got a little bit of blue on him, honestly, in some places. But yeah, those are all the agents that I picked up in cash trades this week. So that was kind of cool. Now, some of the guns and skins, not all of these are necessarily that much of a banger or high tier or anything like that, but I picked up a Stat Track Glock 18 Royal Legion. This is where .138. I believe that's like field tested. It might be the lower end of minimal wear. I can't remember exactly, but overall pretty clean skin, pretty cool. I got an Ops Sun and Leo, not stat tracked. It does have a sticker on the rifle there and a sticker on the backside. This one .11 float, which I do believe is minimal wear. We have a Stat Track USPS Ticket to Hell. Pretty cool USP. I know I was using the Trader and stuff, so the Stat Track doesn't have any kills on it yet, but pretty cool from the Dreams and Nightmares collection, a newer USP that's still really good. I believe this is called the USP Cortex. Always when they have like Chinese name tags and stuff put on them, I don't always remember the names of the skins, but this is another definitely cool USP with some stickers thrown on it. Nice little craft. Another one that I was pretty excited about, we have the Stat Track AK-47 Ice Cold. Not necessarily an insane AK or anything like that, but a pretty solid, pretty clean AK. And Stat Track Factory New on an AK-47 is always, I think, something that's cool and something to be excited about. So I did pick that up. Again, I love print streams. I love the Deagles. I love the USPs. I love the M4s. Anytime I can buy a print stream, I'm always going to do it. And here we got a M4 A1S print stream with some 9 Paris hollows, I believe, on it, and those just blend in with the print stream craft. Very, very nice. Those go together very good, so I thought that was really cool. Here we have an AK-47 Asimov. This might be the first AK Asimov I've ever owned. Don't love the RMR stickers on it, but it is a nice little cheap craft with some Fnatic RMRs on that, so I thought this was a cool little purchase. Definitely a nice gun. And then here's the rest. I guess I bought like a full print stream collection from somebody. Here is a Desert Eagle print stream with kind of some random stickers on it. It has a Team Spirit Antwerp, some Furia RMRs, and then a floppy, what is that, Paris on it. But yeah, Deagle print stream, M4 print stream, I'm all about it. And then of course had to finish the collection with a USPS print stream with a couple more floppy stickers on it. Very, very cool Deagle, cool M4, and a cool USP for sure. We get a Stat Track Asimov. This is a skin I love a lot as well. It's got the Skadoodle sticker on the scope. This is a nice little skin. Asimov's one of my favorite sets in the whole game, as well as the print stream. And then to pair up with this print stream collection, I also picked up a very, very nice pair of gloves. I had never owned black tie gloves before, and these, you can see, they're pretty dirty. They're not like super clean or super crisp or anything like that, but black tie gloves, I do believe, got a buff in the most recent patch, I want to say. I know a lot of gloves have been getting changed and stuff recently, but these black tie gloves paired up with some of those print streams, I think obviously works very, very well together. Nice little contrast. We get the black and the white going, and it looks cool. So I was glad I got this pair of gloves to go along with them. Those were all picked up in cash trades. That first set of Agents and Guns was one cash trade. This next set of Agents and Guns and those gloves was one cash trade. Then I picked up these Driver Gloves Crimson Weave. These were I picked these up on Buff Market, I believe. I saw them listed for a little bit under buff price, and then I just decided to throw out a bargain. I took a couple dollars less and threw out a bargain, and the bargain got accepted. So I can't remember exactly what I bought these for, but I know I got these off of Buff Market for below buff price. Again, they're not insane gloves. Gloves are not great gloves, but I'm still in that phase where getting any gloves is still really cool and exciting for me because I've never owned a lot of different gloves. This is definitely the first time I've ever had Driver Gloves Crimson Weave, and I got them at a great price that I know I'm going to be able to sell relatively easily in a couple weeks, so that is exciting. So the thing here is definitely look around third-party marketplaces. There are snipes to be found, and don't be afraid to use those bargain features. You know, I'm not necessarily a fan of spamming like super low ball bargains to people because I know as a seller those are really annoying to get, but if you're offering something that's pretty fair or a couple dollars below what they're asking for or whatever, I don't think it hurts to kind of throw some of those out, and sometimes you guys can find a deal that makes everybody happy. Next up, we have a Stat Track Factory New AK-47 fuel injector. This is just really cool. This is probably one of the coolest items I've owned up to this point. I think this thing is so sick. I don't know how I feel about the stickers. We have some 9Z Antwerp glitters on it, but I don't hate the stickers or anything like that. But man, the fuel injector is a very cool skin. This is a very nice factory new one, .06 float on that, and the Stat Track. This was obviously a pretty expensive pickup. I'm kind of getting into when the right deals and the right items come up. You know, I'm not afraid to throw around more and more money. It's still like a little bit exhilarating. It's still a little bit stressful, a little bit crazy, a little bit scary, but I think this was a very good pickup that I got a good deal for. I should hopefully be able to make some money. And again, in the meantime, being able to look at and play with and own a StatTrak AK-47 factory new fuel injector is something that's very cool and exciting for me. So that was a big pickup. Then, next up, you can see in my inventory here, I picked up 100 Stockholm 2021 Contenders capsules. Honestly, Stockholm Contenders capsules, I truly believe, are one of the best investments in the entire game right now. I think Stockholm, since it's been dipping since the whole market crash, Stockholm is a little bit underrated. I think in the long term, Stockholm is going to continue to be one of the best sticker sets in the entire game. The supplies aren't crazy high like Paris or not crazy high like Antwerp. The stickers still look really, really good, and I think Contenders is the best capsule series out of all the Stockholm capsules. And you can still get them at pretty affordable prices. So I love buying Stockholm Contenders whenever I can. When I've owned them previously, they sell so fast because people love them. The price is constantly going up. I think this is going to be a really, really cool trade. So when somebody had 100 Stockholm Contenders capsules they were looking to get rid of, I definitely wanted to get a deal done, and we did just that. So I'm very, definitely happy and excited to have that. We have some really cool stickers in this set, like the Entropic, like the Godsent, the Virtus Pro, the Copenhagen. Even the FaZe is decent, but the Sharks and obviously the Tai Lu are all very, very, very cool. So I love these as an investment. I love these as something to buy and sell and snipe at good prices. Whatever. A couple more items to get to. One of the things I picked up today, I think I actually just bought this maybe late last night, maybe early this morning, a Talon Knife Forest DD Pat. Talon Knife, one of the coolest knives in the game. I want to say this might be the first ever Talon knife I've owned. Maybe it's the second one. I don't know. But again, Talon knife, it's always going to be cool to own. I believe this is minimal wear. Forest DD Pat, definitely ugly. Definitely not a cool finish or anything like that. And not super hyped and excited about that. But getting a Talon knife at a good price is something that's always going to be exciting for me. And I haven't used this one in game yet, but I can't wait to kind of pull it out and see what it looks like. It's going to be fun to use. And then finally, we get to what we've all been waiting for in this video, what I decided to pick up. We have the 3D Max Holo from Katowice 2015. I know I posted this on YouTube, and the top comment was like, oh, you're flexing a Kato 15. Like, this sticker's like close to $300 in the Steam marketplace. There's a lot of people who don't even have $300 inventories. Like, I'm not trying to flex like, oh, they have broke boy inventories and I have some big inventory or whatever, because my inventory is not that crazy and many people would shit on my inventory. But I'm just saying, $300 item in a video game is insane. A Kato 15 is something to get excited about. It is something to flex. This is, an 8 going on 9-year-old item. They look great. They look cool. It's a reminder to me that bordered stickers can look amazing. We're in such borderless sticker mode right now and stuff, but bordered stickers can look good. And hopefully this will work right. But I have pulled up here that in the last year, Kato 15s have been a very, very good investment. We can see, if I can do this correctly, we come over to here. We can see that in the last year, this 3D Max Kato 15 Holo has actually gone up like 105% in the last year. So it's been a very, very good investment as well. So, people are always going to hate. People are always going to be weirdos and say stupid stuff like that or whatever. But this sticker has been a very, very good investment. I think it's a very good pickup. I think it looks great. And I think Kato 15s are, again, an item that are going to hold up well in the long term. Hopefully I'll be able to sell this relatively quickly for a nice little come up, but even if I can't, I don't mind holding on to it. I'm not worried. And it just being the first ever Kato 15 I've owned, and it being a pretty cool Kato 15 at that, I think is really, really exciting and something I want to show off to you guys, because I'm definitely going to own Kato 15s in the future. I think they are still a great purchase. They're kind of in that middle ground of like not so rare and not so old, but still really high demand and still a lot of growth potential. So I think this is really, really exciting. And I was just, hey, when somebody wanted to sell this to me, I really, really, really wanted to get a deal done. And I think it's a big milestone for me. I'm still in that process, in that phase where so many of these items I'm owning for the first time, and I am somebody who really appreciates the history and the coolness of some of these items and the aspects of this game. So when I find something really cool, I want to appreciate it and I want to soak it in. And I don't know why people want to be just cringy and hating and all that stuff, but I think it's a cool item. I'm excited to own it. I'm excited to own it for however long I do, and then when I sell it off, hopefully somebody else takes good care of it and stuff like that too. But yes, Kato 15s have been great. I think they're going to continue to be great, and they just look really cool. So having one in my inventory, it was definitely a cool moment. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely make sure you guys check out Skins Monkey. Use code GERM. I would appreciate that a ton, and I know they would as well. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.